touch the mat, stay down here. You know, and sometimes we wrestle too aggressively and you end up getting out of position. So really, wrestling's a lot like this, like you're giving a speech in class. You know, you're supposed to be 3 minutes and it's timed at home, and then in the class you get it done in a minute. Because, you know, so you want to learn to slow down a little bit. Baseball players, I mean, wrestlers, all athletes have to learn to slow down. So, you know, when I say just slow down and hold position, you're probably going to end up wrestling more aggressively because you're going to be more efficient, you know? So just hold position and stay here. And if he circles, you square up. We try to get contact. We like to keep a high hand, low hand. You don't want to reach with 2 hands. It's always best to make contact with your left hand first. Get the stabs. We call it left hand stab. So I get here, my left hand, I stab him. I'm not giving a massage. I hit him, you know? Then I can tie up with the other hand. But high hand, low hand, left hand stab, then you can tie up. So that's just good general wrestling, is holding position and being patient. Now a good option for this kid is to get close if you were more comfortable and let him put hands on you. I'm not telling you to do this. I probably wouldn't, but a lot of guys implement this tactic. So they get close and they kind of like just headbutt the guy easily. And then when the guy puts hands on, you know, then they can counter tie and underhook. But if you wanted to put hands on him first, you would go here, then he would tie up, then you could go underhook. But I think a collar tie underhook, keep your hairline in his collarbone so he doesn't throw you. That's a pretty good tactic against that kid. And now from there, you know that it's at least 0-0, which that benefits you because the next 2 periods are mat wrestling periods and you kill them on the mat. So going 0-0, I'm not saying try to, you might try to, but if you decide, you know, a good strategy would be, I'm going to go 0-0 unless there's an easy takedown. I mean, that way you're giving yourself a chance to score, but you're perfectly content. If it's 0-0, I'm fine with that, you know? So an underhook is a good tactic. So defense, if something, go to your knees. Now, I don't know what leg he was on, but if someone gets to your leg, your number one goal is to stop him.
Right.
Once he stops, it's called containing him. Once he kind of quits wrestling, then I try to score. So I'll fight, I'll square. So we just like to step wide and square and arch. You were here, you're reaching for scrambling positions, ankles. We want to get our feet wide, chest high, and knees off the mat. I'm like a cobra. See this? Now from here we said something called push and slide. Remember yesterday? If your belt buckle's high, when we arch, I'm just going to slap him with 2 hands, and I'm going to push him away. See that? So push and slide. Now I'm in the driving seat. So feet wide, chest high, knees off the mat. Hey, no basketball. We're on video real quick. Just be cool. Hey, stand over there. So, now a John Smith drill. This is what we call the move. So you're down, turn that way. So if you do get behind him where you're a score and he's here, sometimes even I think on him he might have even had his ankle hooked. But regardless, you know, cross face is good, but this is better. So you want to dig behind his armpit, elbow deep. Now you see his arm's already hurting, isn't it? He's trying to take it out. I'll go easy. Because once you dig that, I can go elbow deep and I can straighten my leg and his arm will, you know. And then once I go knee high, you know, I can take knee high. So a John Smith drill, about break his arm. So cross face is good initially, then go John Smith drill. Okay? You want to have a way to stop this kid's first move. You're down facing them. A great option is start with your chest low, not high. Starting high is good if you're going to, you know, well, chest high breathing in the far ear is good for getting legs in. Just to stop. Hey guys, quiet. This is too loud. So hey, start with your chest low. My sternum's low on his hip here. Now I wouldn't even look at the ref. I would start like this, with the elbow tight here, and then I'm gonna just take his chin over his fingers, like we're steering a truck, you know? And I'm doing that with my leg in the tight waist. Chopping, we don't care about that. I'm just holding and I'm driving him. So once you stop his first move, the kid's not that good on bottom.
Right.
So I think if you stop this kid's first move, then, you know, you can go to your claw, stay there. Pitch, And then you can try to get your legs in, you know? It'd be nice if you had a system on top. Stop his first move, squeeze them, don't be in any hurry to get a wrist. Sit. Sit for 2 more minutes. Too loud. We're trying to video something here. Okay, elbow dig. What happens if someone gets a cross wrist on you and you're here? So I'm going to punch and dig my elbow and explode out. So now I'm using large muscle groups to fight that wrist. So elbow dig is something you're going to have to do. Sometimes your head might even hit the mat. And that just happens sometimes. The elbow dig is better than fighting his fingers. Yeah, if someone's trying to dig up an arm bar or a chicken wing, right, you go palm up. Not here, you're weak, palm up. So even if I'm on my stomach, they're digging an arm bar, I go palm up and I punch. Because palm up, you're stronger. Pull-ups this way is hard, pull-ups this way is easy. Plus when I go palm up, it drops my elbow. So fighting a chicken wing or arm bar, go palm up and you should be okay. But you have to fight it soon. Once he gets here, it's tough. But as soon as he tries to pull here, I fight before he gets past that halfway point, and you'll never get arm barred again. But don't let him get, it's like a half. You want to stop it before he gets deep. Yeah, good game plan for this kid. You know, if he's dead, good. So if he circles out, good. Now, good. If he's like tapping or faking, all you do is touch the mat. Good. You're kind of getting close, then he'll probably put hands on you, and then you can get your tie. But you know, if he's faking and tapping and circling, and you're reacting, that's what he wants. So if he starts all the bull crap, you just do this. You know? Now you can't start that way, but I can start low, and when the ref blows a whistle, I can touch the mat. So that's your reaction to his fakes and taps is to touch the mat. Oh, yeah, so if you hit a double, go into 2 knees. So if I'm in a double and he's brawling, and I want to slap the mat, knee slide. See, now I can wrestle from there. I might go snake and spin, you know, I might come up. If I'm here, let go of a double, slap the mat, deep right knee, and now I can build. I can't build from here. Slap the mat, deep right knee, and build. So give up on a double whenever it's gone and switch to a single leg. Okay, so number 1, things I see is really areas for you to focus on. Just a couple. Number 1 is stance holding position. Right? Feet wide, touch the mat. Don't let them read your shirt. Keep your right pec over your right knee. Not here. Stand here. High hand, low hand. Be patient. Secondly, level change. So before I tie up, before I shoot anything, I drop my level.
Right.
Right? I might snap his head, drop your level, score. Good. Snap his head, there's a flash double. Good. Elbows. Drop my level, high crotch.
Good job, bud.
Drop my level, ankle pick. Doesn't matter. Most of the mat, right? On top, you can decide, but I think you're a good leg rider, just stick with that. Because that's all you do from here on out. Now obviously if a cradle's there, take it. If a tilt's there, take it. You drill your Eastern roll, your roll and tilt, your core wrestling. But 95% of your time should be riding your legs. When you only do one thing, you get good at it. Your dad doesn't teach, 5 different topics. He might teach a couple, but you get really good when you do one thing. So, and you like riding your legs, it's the best thing to do anyway. I would just have that be my top wrestling system. One last thing. So if you get to your feet, you weren't always scoring. So here's a good tactic. His hands are locked on your belt buckle. So I'm gonna spin, see that? So I'm gonna put his hands on a hip bone. So then I step out. As tall as you are, once, good. Then he does this.
Yeah.
His elbows leave his ribs, his hands get away from the body, that's when he's weak. That's the reason you open a new jar out here. You don't open it out here. So when his hands get away from his body, I'm winning. So if his hands are locked, 1, I'm gonna spin, 2, step, 3, arch. Yeah, arch. 4, walk forward 3 times. 5, start digging my thumbs in a hole. Now start twisting the hands. Walk again. Push the hand behind it. Circle out, touch the mat. Good. One last thing is this. Isolate, step, arch, walk forward 3 times. Start digging in a hole. If you can't, don't feel like you can get away, the college guys use this all the time. You're gonna reach back for a wizard or a hip lock. No head and arm. So I fight, I stop. I go all the way back to here. Right? Now from here, I want to face them. Once I face them, I walk my hips back, do a score.
Right.
So reach back for a hip
What
lock.
if they go for like a kind of bear hug?
Yeah, that's why you want to get facing them. You don't want to be sideways. So there's 2 things to do to get you to stand up. So a game plan against Jabbar would be touch a mat, get hands on, or have him get hands on you, live in an underhook. Probably look for a throw by or nothing. Stop his first move, slow him down, squeeze, breathe in the far ear, wait 5 or 10 seconds. Once you have him contained, get your legs in, ride him out with legs, turn him if you can. If you can't, you're going down to the 3rd period. You know you're going to be winning 1-0. So we want to win. We're patient here, you know. On bottom, your stand-up's really good. Just get your stand-up. But he did ride a bar down. He did get you into your elbow a few times. And then one time you hit that elevator on him. But, you know, just hold your base. Hold your base. And, you got your feet when you had to. Now be really aware of your butt down, your shoulders are high like a bulldog. But, I think just by wrestling smart, you're going to win. But there's a handful of notes there, and hopefully that helps.
Good, thank you. Thanks very much.